Hi everyone, I'm Drakan, and this is the first episode from a series named Chrono Levels. So just to explain it a little bit, this will be a retrospective of a player's accumulated experience over a specific amount of time spent playing a game. That being said, I will admit that I am a player that wasted a lot of time playing Crossout for a year. I'm not going to brag, but I am going to put my thoughts on the internet about it. So just as a disclaimer, if Russian digital Lego isn't your thing, then this is your cue to shut me up and listen to the next great thing on YouTube. So for those that don't know, Crossout is a free-to-play vehicular combat multiplayer video game with a post-apocalyptic setting developed by Targem Games, I think I mispronounced their name, and published by Gaijin Entertainment. Now, from the get-go, I will mention that I freaking love crafting games, and that's how this game got to me. Crossout is a glorified crafting and combat MMO, kind of like a combination between Minecraft, Mad Max, with a dash of Fallout. It's insane. The amount of customization is unbelievable. First of all, at the very beginning you don't get a car. You get the beginning parts that compose your first car that looks kinda like this. Yes, not an engineering marvel. I know, but as soon as I started playing and making resources, I discovered that the game has tons and tons of craftable parts, craftable modules, craftable weapons, factions that unlock, well, more craftable parts, paints, decorations, and well, I think everyone that's still watching this video gets the point. There's basically no limit to how you can customize your steampunk war machine. In fact, there is even an entire game exhibition full of interesting and wacky custom builds, which you can instantly build if you have the necessary parts that compose them. And even if you don't have the necessary parts, you can still try them. The game allows test drives, and God only knows how many thousands of hours I wasted just trying cars from the exhibition. You can even get some bots so you can test the combat effectiveness of your vehicles. So there's parts to craft, cars to assemble, enemies to kill, reputation to gain, and all in all it's a lot to do here. But what shines the most are the physics. I kid you not, it's one of the main reasons this game is still attractive for me. And any part, module or weapon I put on my car drastically changes my gameplay, and that's because weight, speed, maneuverability, heating, volume, weapon type, stealth technology, everything's a factor in this game. And most importantly, when you put all these factors together, they work. In fact, they work incredibly good. Players use the physics in this game to build some very incredible and very fun machines, such as a slam dunk contraption. Or something I think may be the future of tower defense games. Just try playing this when you're drunk. Post-apocalyptic waste disposal. A familiar face from Skyrim. And the army should really consider chariots with guided missiles. It all looks good. A game that tests your imagination works really well and is a lot of fun, right? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. A year ago, the game won me over, and I said to myself, I'll play this for a whole year, I'll do all the daily and weekly quests, so that I will unlock most of the parts and make all the crazy builds I want when I want. Spoilers, it didn't work out. So here I am, a 1-year Crossout veteran, and not only do I not have most of the parts, I'm a long way from even getting half of them. To be honest, I've been inactive in the game for 1 month. Plus, the game developers kept adding new items to the game. I did try to compensate and I played with a premium account for almost 3 months, but even so, I still didn't manage to get any closer to my goal. I know, some of the players that watch this may say that my in-game economy is as hopeless as the starter car. Yes, for those that don't know, the game has an entire economic system with a market in which you can sell, auction, bid and buy according to your needs. Back to me starting to complain about the game. So, the economy. I barely have the time to play the game and do my quests. And even if I did have the time to be a big bag capitalist, the main reason why I wasted so much time here already is because I love to craft, ride and destroy. As advertised. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the market. It's a good system, which I occasionally use. What I said was just a disclaimer so that more economically savvy players of the game get my point of view. And here I will address what I think is the biggest issue of the game. It's one of the longest and most time-consuming grind fests. In fact, it's the second most grindiest game I ever played. If you're wondering about the first, and no, it's not a pay-to-play game. I'm not the kind of player that complains about microtransactions. It's a free-to-play game, of course, the guys running the gig need salaries. I myself played for 3 months with a premium account to support the game. I have no problem with the concept. As mentioned, the grind is the big no-no, and it's a big one. So after 1 year of playing this game, I only managed to get this discouraging numbers on my screen. And that's with playing 3 months of premium. In fact, premium didn't matter all that much. Some reputation boost and 40 gold per day isn't exactly a game changer when the top tier items cost an arm and a leg on the market. So, before you put in dozens of hours, I thought you should know that the game is very grindy. But at the same time, it offered me a rewarding experience once I started to scramble and rearrange the few components that I gathered. This is my opinion of the game. Have I learned nothing? Will I go another whole year at it? I'm a 1-year Crossout player and yes, I'm looking to be a 2-year veteran at this game, even if my next gaming year will pretty much look like this.
Grind, 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 grind.
Overall, the fun I had playing this game tips the balance, and besides that, this year I will surely get most of the parts. Would I recommend the game to a new player? Maybe. I'd first ask them if they are patient persons, with the will to grind so that at the end of the week, they may get one epic item. Thank you if you're still here listening to me. You must have enjoyed something I did or said. You can comment, like, subscribe, and hit that goddamn notification bell to encourage us. So as the time flows, more Chrono Levels will be coming along with other content on this channel, so stay tuned.